most likely what happened was Tom freaked out, went, "Oh no, I like this girl," and ran out of the house and said, "I have to go home now. I have homework." Because he did that a lot. He would be like, "I have to go home now. I have homework." And I'd be like, "Right now?"
Like you're going to drive all the way back.
Yeah, he'd be like, "I gotta go. I'm packing my bags." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Can't wait to have Tom on the pod.
Tom's been on the pod. He loves it.
Again.
So.
Not with me. No, that's not a threat to Tom. It's a joke.
So, one thing I think is interesting with Love on the Spectrum is everyone's been going after Abby's parents because of how rich they are, and David's parents because of how rich they are.
Yeah, at first when you gave me the background about Abby's parents, I didn't know. I had no idea. You said you looked them up, right?
Yeah. I was doing I did some research before time because I was trying to figure out like who has money, what they're doing with it. Because how do they end up on this show? Some of the stuff that they like, some of the dates they go on, and I'm like, how are they paying for this? Like, Love on the Spectrum is like, but also like the way their houses are, they're huge, and like the only one who I believe wasn't rich was oh, what's his name? He was the Indian fella.
Oh yeah, we never followed them up again.
No, and not in Kathleen as well, or Kelly.
Callie.
Kelly, yeah.
Yeah.
She was on the first season. She was really smart, and she like that was the one where the guy was like, "Thanks, Susan," and she's like, "My name tag's here." You didn't like. I follow her on TikTok, and she is amazing because she's like, "I don't need to be on Love on the Spectrum because I'm awesome in my own way, and I'm gonna find someone on my own. But here's all the stuff that I've done on my own." And she's like, she's written a book. She's like,
that's awesome.
She went on a tour of Europe. Like, she's been trying things that she never thought she could try, and so she's been amazing.
That's awesome.
But like, I don't know. So money wise, yes, David's family and Abby's family has money, but you kind of need somebody like going on a trip to Africa. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll take the camera crew with us.
And not only that, but like the fact that she was like, remember, guys, remember when I said when Abby first met David, hi, my name is Abby, my mom doesn't have any money, or something like that. Like, it seemed very like, give me things because of this.
I agree. It's there's stuff I think going on behind the scenes, but also I wonder as a parent knowing that like this may be your child's only 10 minutes of fame. So let's get you as much money and exposure as possible because this money isn't going to last forever. This is going to die out. No one's going to care. It's going to get canceled, and it's going to come to a point where we're not going to care about anybody's journey unless we're on TikTok, and then who's really the devoted core at that point?
Yep.
Like, what's the journey? Like, James's videos are funny, but like, we don't get into any James's like life stories. We just get his views, which are amazing.
They are amazing.
James is, man. I thought I was a feminist, but he's teaching me things.
James, you're welcome on the show anytime.
I would love to talk about politics with that man. And especially because he's like nerd culture and disabilities go hand in hand, and it's great. And I'm like, yeah, they do. So like, I think it would be cool, like, to have him on the podcast and talk about like maybe some of his favorite comics, some of his favorite movies, because
his favorite Ren Fair.
Man, like he's really smart. So I wonder, like, if he reads comics, like, can he remember like all the the letterers?
Letterers?
Yeah, letters and the inkers and the art, like,
writers.
Yeah, if he can remember all that for every issue, like I would love because he's smart.